Fighting games are unrelentingly beautiful and at the same time unapologetically frustrating. They have been around for almost 30 years. Even though video games have grown enormously, fighting games is, well, quite lower than what it used to be in the 90s in my country. Many people like to watch other people play fighting games, but will rather fight Boko Haram with a plastic spoon than hold a pad and play any fighting game. So why do they feel that way? When asked, they usually say things like, I can't play, I always lose, I don't know which game to play, I can't remember all my girlfriends' names, how am I supposed to remember combos? I feel you and I understand all what you guys are saying, except for the guy who can't remember all his girlfriends' names. Dude, you need help. And when I say help, I mean you looking for any soldier checkpoint and start peeing on it. You will get the help you need right there. But what if I tell you your fears are just fears and not entirely true? What if I tell you you can be better at fighting games? What would you say?
This nigga, huh?
But look at this guy. He can't even fully use his arms and he's a pro player. I mean, look at this. So today we are going to be looking at how to get good in fighting games. Number 1, and this is the most important rule. Do not play, I repeat, do not play the game that your friend tells you to come and play because it's cool. Okay, because this is a weird thing, alright? 99.99% of the time, your friend have been practicing all the moves on that game and he's looking for some poor dumb bag of potatoes for him to try all his moves on. Just that little 1% may actually think you may like the game. If you are trying to learn the basics of a game against somebody flexing his muscles on you, chances of you learning that game is low. You may actually like the game, but getting 14 hit combo at a go is definitely going to make you hate the game. And I'm talking out of experience here, please be careful. So with that in mind, what do you play? Play what you think is interesting or looks the coolest to you, even if it's that one your friend told you about. But for those who don't really know much about the types of fighting game out there, let me help you out. There are basically like 4 types of fighting games. The first will be the traditional 2D fighting games. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct. The characters can only move in a 2-dimensional space. That's why it's called 2-dimensional fighting games. The second is 3D fighting games. Tekken, Soul Calibur. Your character can move in a 3-dimensional space. The third is team fighting games. Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Dead or Alive, Marvel vs. Capcom, and many other anime and anime-ish fighting games. These are games you can swap out your characters in battle or have them assist you. And lastly, we have Super Smash Bros. It's a game and a class of its own. Now, somebody out there might say, wow, that's a lot of games. But don't worry, I'll help you pick your poison. I got you. If you do not like games with a lot of combos in 2D, you should go for Street Fighter. It doesn't have much combos. The max combo I think you could give should be just 4 hit combos. You just need to know how to mix your moves and combos. If you are a 3D fighting type of person, my man, I would say go for Soul Calibur. It's a fantastic game and I would say it's different from most games out there because it's a weapon based game. It's more of strategies than combos in this game. Team fighting games. If you are not a combo person, please skip them. I think maybe Dead or Alive doesn't have confusing combos, but it's still there. If you love combos, fighting games are your medication. Smash Bros is really a different thing because most things you have known or learned from other fighting games can't really be used here. The good news, no log kubo and it's very easy to play. The bad news is you have to worry about falling down and finding a Nintendo console. Now you've got your game. What next? Choosing your character. The ideologies of choosing a character is completely different from the ideologies of choosing a fighting game. In fact, it's even the opposite. Do not choose the character you think looks the coolest because that character may be over your pay grade and difficult to learn. He may actually be your character but not right now. That character may have a playstyle that you know nothing about. So, who should you choose? Choose the easiest character in the game to start with. For example, for everyone out there who can remember Ultimate Mortal Kombat on Sega, Noob Saibot is the easiest character to learn or play as in that game. His moves are simple and one of his 2 combos are so easy that even a fried fish can perform it. But if you start the game and the person you want to learn as is Kung Lao, you are not going anywhere. So ask people that play the game who is the easiest character to use. It doesn't matter what people say about the character. Even if they say it's a character for babies, it doesn't matter. It's in the game. It's there for a reason. If you don't have anybody to talk to, thank God this is in the 90s. Just ask Google for the easiest character of that game you like playing and check YouTube on how to use the character. So now you've got your game and you've got your character. So what's next? What do I do next? That's simple. You learn how to block. I see people trying to learn a new fighting game and they never ask where or what is a block button. Learning how to block is more important than learning how to hit. I repeat, learning how to block is more important than learning how to hit. Imagine playing a football match with no defenders or just not even defending at all. How do you see that game going? I have beaten a lot of good fighters just because they never thought blocking is a key to winning. And funny enough, many of them say the same thing after I beat them. It's because I was blocking, that's why I beat them. Dude, even Superman blocks, okay? So please learn how to block. Next, learn one combo. It doesn't have to be a long one. Even if it's a 2-hit combo, learn it. If you want to go and fight somebody with all these things you have learned, I don't think it's a good idea, but you can do it and consider it as just training. Now, do not use that combo anyhow. What I mean is repeatedly non-stop. Because if you are fighting against somebody who has knowledge in this field, he's just going to wait for you to finish your combo, then start his own or just grab you. So only do your combo when you see an opening or if you think it's going to connect. Do not change that character you're using until you have fully mastered it. So what does fully mastering a character mean? It means learning every single moves of that character. The time you use to learn a new character is double the amount of time you use to master your own character. So please stick with one character for now. So now you have learned everything about your character. So is it time for your revenge match? Is it time to beat that character your friend thinks he's a god with? No. You have one last teacher to see, and that teacher is your character itself. You are going to play a few matches against your character, and here's the juicy part. You are going to put your opponent's character in the highest difficulty. Now you're going to lose a lot. A lot. But winning is not the goal of this class. It is for you to see moves that can be changed together, for you to learn them and study them. Told you it's a teacher. If you can learn just 2 of those moves that can be changed together, you are almost ready for your revenge match. If you have a character you really want to beat, like maybe your friend used that character a lot and he always deck you with it, this is a good time or place to practice against that character. You just put that character in the highest difficulty and keep fighting on. You can win that character hands down. Truth be told, you are going to practice a lot to get good, either on your own in practice room or with people. I know the word practice is an abomination to many, but there's no game out there that anybody is going to be good at without practicing. Many learn from losing to their friends or losing to computer. So don't be afraid of practicing and losing. So that's it. If you follow these steps, you are on your way to becoming good at fighting games. You just have to put your mind into it. Who knows, there may be a fighting game world champ in you. You just have to wake that sleeping giant up. Seriously, thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a while I've done a video on gaming. This is a video I've been postponing for a while, but I just finally had to do it. If this is your first time watching my video, please subscribe to my channel. I do videos like this once in a while. If you like this video, please hit the like button because that really helps a lot. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay dangerous, people.